Well, hey there, everyone, and welcome back to Meaningful Moments with May. And I am your hostess, May Caleb. And this is a space where we get to pause, breathe, and reconnect with the truth. And that truth is that abundance isn't something we find, it's something we choose. And today I'm going to share a very personal story with you. The day that I chose abundance. Not the day I found it, or manifested it, or achieved it, but the day I made a decision deep inside that changed everything for me. I was at a breaking point in my life, really. There was a season in my life when lack felt normal. Lack of time, lack of money, lack of energy. Everywhere I looked, there was a story of not enough. I would wake up already behind on my bills, behind on my dreams, behind on my life. And the more I tried to fix it, the heavier it became because I was trying to create abundance from a state of fear and from the energy of lack and limitation, from the belief that I had to earn what was already mine. Then one morning, I remember it vividly. I was sitting with a cup of coffee, feeling sick and tired of feeling sick and tired all the time. I whispered out loud, God, there's got to be more to life than this. Have you ever felt that way? Sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, like life is somehow passing you by? And in that stillness, I heard a small voice. It came in words and in feeling tone and knowing. Abundance begins when you decide to stop living from lack and limitation. It was as if all the beliefs I had been clouding my brain and emotions with had been wiped right out of my being and my awareness. That was the day I chose abundance, not because my circumstances changed, but because my consciousness had. So what does choosing abundance really mean? Choosing abundance isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's not about ignoring challenges or forcing positivity, though I am positive by nature. It's about shifting from survival to creation. I always like to say from surviving to thriving. From I don't have enough or I'm not enough to I am enough and I have all that I need within me. Abundance begins as an inner posture. It's the energy you bring into every moment. It's waking up and saying, I may not know how everything's going to work out, but I know that life is always working with me, through me, and for me. And when I started to see life that way, small things began to shift. New, unexpected opportunities, clients, people, places, things appeared in my life as if by magic. But more importantly, I started feeling lighter, freer, connected to possibility, because abundance isn't a bank account number, though that began to grow too without changing anything but my belief and my vibration. And when you choose to that vibration in life, life mirrors it back to you. So here's the truth. Abundance doesn't arrive when everything outside of you changes. It arrives when you decide to change how you perceive the world around you. That day, I made a few quiet choices to speak differently to myself, to speak differently in general, but mostly to myself. I stopped saying I can't afford this and started asking, how can I create space for this? How can I create the funds for this? And I began to think differently. Instead of focusing on what was missing, I started appreciating what was already flowing and what I already had in my life with such gratitude. And to act differently, I stopped waiting for the perfect moment and started moving with the energy from where I was with what I had. These small shifts didn't just change my results, they changed me. And once I changed, everything else began to align. So let me ask you this. What if your next level of abundance isn't waiting for you outside of yourself? But what if your abundance is waiting for you to say yes inside of you? Choosing abundance isn't a one-time event. It's a daily choice, a conversation you keep having with yourself. Some days it's easy. You wake up feeling grateful, inspired, and in the flow. And other days it's harder. You get triggered by old patterns of behavior. Those scarcity thoughts might creep back in, or even thoughts of comparison. And that's okay, because abundance isn't perfection, it's permission. Permission to return again and again, and to trust that every day is a new day for new opportunities. When you choose abundance, you start seeing everything differently. A delay becomes divine timing. A detour becomes new direction. Even endings become new beginnings. That's what abundance does. It rewrites the meaning of your moment. So let's take this moment together to reflect. If you're in a place where you can, please close your eyes for a few seconds, but not if you're driving, okay? And I invite you to take a deep breath in and let it go. And ask yourself quietly, where in my life have I been choosing to live in lack and limitation? Where have I been believing I am not enough, or there's not enough of time, love, support, possibility? And what would it feel like to choose abundance there instead? To say, I have everything I need for my next step. I am fully supported even when I can't see how. I choose to see through the eyes of enough. And here's my personal favorite, and many of you know who know me know that I love to say, good things always happen to me. I expect good things to happen to me. And when they do, which is often, I give thanks and then I ask, does life get any better than this? And it always gets better, because just by asking that question from the vibration of joy, love, and gratitude, it creates even a greater flow of abundance into my life. So feel how your energy shifts when you think that way. That's abundance beginning to flow through you. I'd love to invite you to journal or reflect on these next few questions. Ask yourself, what does abundance look like for me in relationships, purpose, peace? When was the last time I felt truly abundant, even in a simple moment? And what small shift can I make today that says I choose abundance? That day, the day I chose abundance, nothing external changed, but everything internally did. I began to live from a place of openness, trust, gratitude, and from that energy, life began to meet me differently. You see, you don't have to wait for the perfect timing or the right amount of money or the ideal circumstance. You can choose abundance right here, right now, in how you think, feel, and show up. Because abundance doesn't happen to you, it happens through you, with you, and for you. So today, I invite you to whisper to yourself, I choose abundance, and watch how life responds. Thank you for sharing this meaningful moment with May. And if this episode spoke to your heart, share it with someone who's ready to remember their own power to choose abundance. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss what's coming next, where we'll be discussing what's blocking your abundance and how to unblock it. And as you move through your day, may you see proof of abundance in the smallest things: a flower, a smile, a sunrise or sunset, a breath, because abundance is always there, waiting for you to choose it. Until next time, stay open, stay curious, and remember, abundance starts with the power of your decision. Bye for now.